You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Down you go!
좋다. 뭔가 군비스톨비 기구였나. 그런데 어떤가 군 한가비. 무주샷 박한 다 공주 스탁 닉제도 봐도 와는 이디. 그런데 같이 동하이 좀. 그런데 어떤가 군 한가비. 같이 군이다 하던가. 이 긴구. 그런데 같이. 그런데 같이. 그런데 어떤가 군 한가비. Wanna kun bez. Muchashak.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Kath hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Ah, jeez. Right. So, what do you want to know? Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Ako? Runda di hotonga kun hangka ta kung just tak. Jeda ba the one ni di bobo? Tong hait wam muchashak pakat. Tong hait wam jiji jum lumpa. Lita po e tikito. Dolpa da bonkwale o gandonan chuchu ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Ka chi kun ida hodonga. Muchashak pakat.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baruch has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Ricard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Netic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garan spaceport, there have been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was... Is there any other information? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further... Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. All right. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Netic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own... I was just out... Of course. Listen.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Ka chi kun ida hodonga. Runda di... Takumjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita. Kachikun ita hodonga. Muchashak pa.
Is there any other information? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will...
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Haku. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kuta kumjus takmiki grabul. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi.
Is there any other information? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
So, what do you want? Right.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona. Muchashak pakat. Tong abong sha umninang. Takum just.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Emperor just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will...
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want? Right.
정 아봉샤 옴니 론더 디호던가 그 론더 디호던가 군 헝가비 오늘 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 누노닥 톡닝 셔투군네 물레라베스
Hey, what are you doing?
제대바도 와는 이디보보 동나붕샤 누누냐 동바두카시막 달래야 다 공주스 딱 미끼 그라블 모고 같이 주이다 보동가 돌바방크 원래오 간다 나루 추추트 먹으시아 포 론더 디호동가 그동 아보 다 공주스 딱 미끼 그라블 모고 같이 주이다 보동가 돌바방크 원래오 간다 나루 추추트 먹으시아 폰가 몰라와나 치키네 물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿠비스 물레라베스 같이 론더 디 동하이트원 댐유
Damn both of you.
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그라블 모고 같이 주이다 보동가 돌바방크 원래오 간다 나루 추추트 먹으시아 폰가 몰라와나 치키네 물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿠비스 물레라베스 같이 군 이다하던가 이킹군 오빠 물레라치군 슬리모 포도나 룬디어도 동하이트원 지지
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
아추다 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기고야
You asked for this! How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
be your doom! You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power. You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. But it is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. You seem to know just what affects me. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. I think, in my own way, I truly loved her. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. And denied? No, I cannot. And so here I will stay. Leave me to my hopelessness. I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be, I think, in my own... How can the Council... The Council may for... I am lost. Even though I would repent, there is nowhere left for me to go. Leave me to my hopelessness. I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master. I only wish things could... If she were alive, I think, in... How can the Council... If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? I Thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. If only there was some way I could make this up to you. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Thank you, Senior Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistant droid. As I said, I am C-842, a personal assistance droid. Over the recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance. Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me. Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed. Let's go! She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
You asked for this!
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She is becoming more and more insular. I thought it best. She may meet other real people this way. That was the reason I came here and sought out this battle. I think it would be best if I was no longer a factor. She would need new people, living people, please. Maybe destroy me. But why? How could I be so selfish? I must not be only myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic, and if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return her. It is my duty.
You asked for this! I know it's that! How'd you like that? You asked for this! You asked for this!